to tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are?
I am a very old athletic trainer. I've been doing this for about 30 years.
So, was this the first place that you worked at?
No, back in my generational of athletic trainers, everybody kind of worked their way up. When I first started, you pretty much worked at the high school level, collegiate level, professional level, or the Olympic level. That was pretty much it. And most of the education and the programs that were available at that time, it kind of geared you to get your credential for teaching, because you taught and then worked as an athletic trainer before. But no, I climbed up the athletic training ladder. I was at a local high school in Fontana, or at a high school in Fontana. Then from there I worked in a clinic, and then I went there to Servite High School. In between all that, I traveled internationally with the basketball team, worked with the national basketball team for 6 months. Then Servite High School, and then Cal Baptist College, and then now here for the last 28 years.
So, on day-to-day basis, what would you see in your space?
Mostly in most athletic training facilities, it's mostly rehabilitation. Once in a while, there might be an injury that might come in, ankle sprain, a laceration, a little bump, maybe some, depending on the weather, some maybe dehydration issues. But mostly during the day, it is mostly just rehabilitating the injured athletes that sustain injuries throughout the course of the season.
And if you would give some advice to someone that wants to be an athletic trainer, what would you tell them?
You have to enjoy athletics. This is, it's like coaching. You're not going to be wealthy. You're not going to be well known. But the satisfaction of helping individuals when they get injured and go back to playing is just fantastic. Just a quick example. Last week, one of our baseball players took a bat off the finger. Could have fractured it, dislocated it. Got lucky, just got a giant bruise. It swelled up, and because of the work we do and him committing to come into the facility, we were able to bring him back, and he was able to play a week later. So things like that.
So Jose,
Yes.
while pursuing this career, was there ever a time you felt like giving up, and what did you do?
Oh no, for me I'm not that individual. Never ever thought about giving up. It was fun. Seemed to have an aptitude for doing this type of work. Plus, you can't be squeamish. I've seen my battle wounds, blood, compound fractures, compound dislocations, and again, putting the athlete back into play without compromising his health and safety. I should probably say that it is a balance between the health and safety of the athlete and then getting him back into the arena of competition. Like another example, football game maybe 5-6 years ago, our quarterback just before halftime made a pass, hit someone's helmet. He sustained an open dislocation on his finger. So his bone was sticking out, and basically to describe it is like having a chicken bone looking. And so I reduced it, closed the wound, got him ready to play the second half, and he finished playing. It was not like a life-death injury. It wasn't concussion. Once the finger was reduced, he was able to have decent range of motion, enough to hold the ball. So he came back and finished the game.
Was this your first career choice?
No. Like everybody else in my generation, I wanted to be a fireman. I wanted to be a paramedic. There was a TV show called Emergency. I wanted to be like Gage and DeSoto. Whee! But and then I athletics, and then medicine. So I switched from being a fireman paramedic to a athletic trainer.
If you could change one thing in your profession, what would it be?
The pay.
The pay.
I mean, the pay. I mean, the long hours. A good example. We competed against Pasadena PCC Lancers this last weekend in a baseball playoff. And we lost the first game on Friday. We had to come back and win the second game of the morning to continue on in the playoffs. First game started at 11, ended about 2 o'clock. 45 minutes later, we played the second game. We didn't get done until 7:30. So from 2:45 until 7:30. So that was a long game. Then for us, okay, now we got to make sure everybody's okay, ice down, pick up the gear, come back over here, unload the equipment, clean the equipment, put everything away, then go home. So I was here from 6:30 in the morning until about 8:30 at night.
Wow. What motivates you to get up in the morning?
The athletes.
The athletes.
If you want to take a little shot, I don't know if you can see it from your distance, but look at, they're already waiting. They're already waiting. Once the athlete knows that you're there to help them, that you're going to make them better, then it's up to them to come in to receive that treatment, to get them prepared for the activity. The days of being tough are still there, but I think the athletes are getting smarter. Mm-hmm. I say, why hurt? This is why they have me here. Why hurt? Come in, let's take care of it, minimize that pain, get things out, healed, and your performance will be better.
Oh, what made you want to pursue this career choice?
Again, it's the enjoyment of being around athletes. I was an okay high school athlete, mediocre, wasn't a super stud, but I was able to participate, have fun, and enjoy myself. And as I tell many people, my dress code, 99% of the time, I'm in shorts and t-shirts. Where else can you do that? Pretty much 7 days a week. I'm not always locked up in this office or facility. Like I mentioned, I spent Friday afternoon watching our baseball team. All day Saturday, half the night on Saturday, you're watching our baseball team. So you get to go out and enjoy and watch sports, and then watch these young men and ladies participate in athletics.
So how long did it take you to begin your practice professionally?
At my time, it was 4 years of college, plus the internship and the hours, and so that was in coordination with your academics. At the university level, you do your academics in the morning, then do the practical hours in the afternoon. Once you met those requirements, you got your diploma. I took the National Athletic Trainers Association exam. Once you pass the BOC exam, now you're credentialed as a professional, and then you go out in the world and try and get a job.
Nice. What college did you go to, and how would you rate the quality of the courses provided towards your major?
Again, during that time period was excellent, because I am a Cal State University of Fullerton Titan. So they had a great program, a great mentor, great experience there. Great Division I football, and I can probably say I was there in 1979 when Tim Wallach was a star, and that was the first year baseball won the national championship with Augie Garrido. So
Nice.
Little history.
Okay. And so did anyone inspire you to pursue this career choice?
No, not really. No, just one day the football coach said about athletic trainers. What was that? He explained. The travel kind of got me interested a little bit, but again, just having a little aptitude, things came easy, not as hard as I thought it would be, and that's about it. No.